The Wellness Show, Episode 48.
Welcome to The Wellness Show, a podcast on health and wealth. I'm your host, Tyhson Banighen, the founder of the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy. Join me as we get the latest insight, tips, and strategies from wellness providers, coaches, and successful, heart-centered entrepreneurs, and much, much more. Welcome to The Wellness Show, and today we're going to talk about the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy. Welcome to the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy. This is your place to learn about who you are, why you're here, and what gifts you have to deliver to the world. This is where you get to learn how to show up, be authentic, to be extraordinary, and to be yourself. Because in doing that, you're allowing yourself to be present, to be fully embodied, and to help other people do the same. So being extraordinary means that you're willing to not only discover who you are, why you're here, and what gifts you have to deliver to the planet, but you're prepared to help other people do the same. And as a result, you help not only heal yourself and others, but also heal the planet. So what do I mean by healing the planet? Well, it's my experience as a dowser. I've discovered that many energies are trapped in the body of the earth. Human trauma from world wars, from genocide, from all sorts of human activities that are not aligned with the planetary intent of the evolution of consciousness. And this trapped energy continues from generation to generation, and it affects not only cultures and traditions, but it leads to war and to trauma or being re-traumatized. So to end this addictive cycle, it's necessary to, as a dowser or as a planetary transformative healer, to help unlock or untrap this energy from the earth. And there's all sorts of different techniques to do that. But in order to do that, we really have to deal with the inner trapped energy within inside of ourselves. We have to learn out how to show up and be authentic. We have to learn how to let go of what no longer serves us in our own bioenergy field. We have to learn that our emotions are something that we learn from, not something that we contain and hold and get locked into our muscles and into our systems, and that which will lead to disorder and then ultimately to disease. So we're learning how to free ourselves. We're learning how to just show up and be authentic, to stand in our truth no matter what, and to deliver these gifts to the world. So starting with ourselves, there's a number of courses that are available in the Academy, in Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy. The number one is to do a deep clearing. So this is a daily exercise of learning how to clear what no longer serves you from your body, so that you can then download from Creator or from Source that which you do want to be your operating system. So this is really straightforward, but a necessary cleansing that one can do, like taking a shower every day. So deep clearing is really beneficial. If you do it over a period of 30 to 40 days, then you've created a new habit. And after 30 or 40 days, then you can move on to the short form, which is a quick way of having, a cleansing or a clearing, especially when you feel under duress or you feel under attack, or you feel that you just need to let go of the energy that no longer serves you and then install what it is that you do want to be guided by. So it's a way of learning how to be in charge of your own life, how to move from automatic pilot to taking back the control of your life, how to show up in the moment and make a decision that is beneficial for your own evolution of consciousness. And of course, by doing that, you help others do the same and the planet. So the deep clearing is one way in which to do this, and it comes in various forms. You can get it off the www.energydetective site for free. There's a video there. The text can be downloaded. There's an online course in the Academy, which is to Take Back Your Power Now, which is helps you be guided through the process. And there's a very inexpensive boot camp for $40, which gives you the quick and straightforward way in which to do that. So there's a number of ways to do it, all the way from free, all the way through to being self-directed, or you can actually work with me directly. I can do an exorcism if an exorcism is required, or you can do one-to-one coaching, group coaching, or be part of the mastermind. So there's all sorts of ways to get involved to learn how to do this. The important thing to do is just do it. It will change your life. It's changed thousands of people's lives. So it's my gift to the planet. It's for free. But as you really need more time with me, then you pay more money to have that happen. So I encourage you to do that. Also, there's other courses on the Academy that have to do with learning how to be authentic, learning how to muscle test, learning how to dowse, learning how to become an exorcism of possession, and how to become a distant healer. These are all courses that are available for you to do the transformational work that's necessary for you to be able to take back your personal power, stand in your truth in every moment, and make decisions that will lead you to the greater discovery of who you are and why you're here on planet Earth. Behind all this is really your divine gifts. You know, why are you here? What are your divine gifts? If we all have 7 gifts, what are the 3 primary gifts that are your driving force in your life? And learning those gifts is over 50 or 60% of who you are. So when you're in your divinity, you all understand how these gifts flow through you. And when you're not standing in your divinity, you're in the right angles to the flow, then you will learn how these aberrations show up in your life. And of course, they become reoccurring patterns because you're running on automatic pilot. So once you understand what these aberrations are, when you're blocking the flow, then you have a choice in every moment, with every thought, word, and deed, whether to come from your true nature or to go back to your program of human consciousness, which is on automatic pilot, which is your default that you've always deferred to. And that's due to, social conditioning, how you were raised, parental, how you were educated, societal structure. So if you come from the personal all the way to the planetary, each one of those structures can be a limiting factor in the evolution of your consciousness. So, for example, at the level of the family origin, the family dynamics, the family belief system can be limiting to how you approach the world and how you make decisions and what is important to you. And then as you step further out, your culture has a limiting effect of how to fit into your culture, the cultural beliefs, who you love, who you hate, who's your enemy. All of those become conditioning. And of course, then there's your school, how you're supposed to learn, how to sit still, to learn, to memorize, all of those conditionings about what is important, that your brain is more important than your intuition, that you need to be still, pay attention, all that conditioning. And then, of course, there's, if you come from a religious family, then there's the religious conditioning about what it means to be close to God, or how you approach God through an intervener, whether it's a priest or a mullah, or who's standing you between you and your own divinity. So that's another limiting factor. And then, of course, there's their beliefs of the nation state you're part of. There are certain conditions about, or feelings or beliefs about what it is to be American or be Canadian or to be whatever country. And so there's the national flag, the national belief system that also is a limiting factor. And then when you are able to let go of all that, know that these are barriers that you can move beyond, then you become a global citizen or a planetary citizen, where you're here for the evolution of the consciousness on the planet, and all races and all colors, all animals, all plant kingdoms, all elementals and angelics become part of your human family. and that you communicate with these, and this is part of the evolution of consciousness which you're participating in to make this a more humane, civilized planet to live on. So that's a quick introduction to what's available in the Academy, Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy, and I hope that you will join me there and take some of the courses and reach out and meet the tribe of like-minded people that are doing this both individually and collectively. So until then, have the best day ever. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
For quality online wellness products, courses, and services, visit our sponsors, thewellnessstore.ca and the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy located at thewellnessacademy.ca. To stay in touch, visit us at thewellnessshow.ca. And until next time, be healthy, wealthy, and wise.